Well, this year in the U.S., an estimated 316,950 women will be diagnosed with invasive breast cancer. That's according to the American Cancer Society. It remains one of the most common cancers among women. That's why it's so important we have these conversations. Joining us is breast cancer survivor Mel Christensen. And on Zoom, we have Margaret Brown, Senior Director of Care Management at Priority Health. Thank you both for being here with us. I appreciate it. Mel, let's just first start with you. If you could please tell us more about your breast cancer journey.
Well, thank you for having me. My journey started 10 years ago this month. October in 2015, I found a lump in my left breast. In November of that year, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And in December of that year, I underwent a bilateral mastectomy with reconstruction. And the reconstruction, at that time, they would put the implant underneath your pectoral muscle. It was a process that involved many surgeries. I was unhappy with the reconstruction. I felt, I just didn't feel well. So I went back to my surgeon and then underwent aesthetic flat closure.
Wow.
Had them removed.
But again, 10 years.
Yes.
This October.
Yes.
That's amazing. Margaret, I want to bring you in here now. What are you seeing when it comes to breast cancer? More cases, staying the same? What are you noticing?
Yeah, well, there's definitely, as you were mentioning, Amber, breast cancer is definitely one of the most common types of cancers among women. And it's very common at times for women to feel like, well, if I'm not doing my regular self-breast exams, or it's okay if I skip a mammogram. And that's certainly something that we don't want to promote. We want women to take regular care of themselves, doing those self-breast exams, having your regularly scheduled mammograms. There are a large percentage of women who are living with breast cancer right now, or as survivors right now in the United States. And so there is hope available for women. So even though we might see where our numbers are on the rise, early detection is key for women.
Yeah, what are some of the breast cancer symptoms to look out for?
Yeah, definitely. So breast cancer, it starts when cells begin to grow at a very rapid pace, and they result in like a lump or a mass. And so some of the signs and symptoms to look for are the lump in the breast. Sometimes you may have a like nipple discharge that comes out. You may have some discoloration around different parts of the breast tissue. You may notice some dimpling or some unexplained tenderness as well. Anytime you notice those symptoms, it's very critical to follow up with your physician and get checked out.
Mm-hmm. Mel, you've been very busy and vocal, right, in getting the message, the word out. You were part of a New York Fashion Week event for breast cancer awareness. Tell us more about that and what that was like.
So exciting. This was the third time that I've been able to attend New York Fashion Week. This particular show, the models are breast cancer patients, and all of those proceeds from that show go to metastatic breast cancer research. And it's important that we think about research when we talk about breast cancer awareness. Awareness isn't enough. We need funding to go to research, because metastatic breast cancer is what is taking our lives.
Mm-hmm. What's your message to other women? What do you want women to know?
I want women to ask their doctors all the questions. When you're first diagnosed, your mind is fuzzy. There's so many things going through your head, but ask your doctor questions, even if the questions feel somewhat uncomfortable. There are options out there, especially with reconstruction. If you're a candidate for reconstruction, there are options out there. Ask your doctor what they are.
Absolutely. And Margaret, when should women be getting their mammograms? What age?
Yeah, so for women 40 and older, mammograms are recommended every 1 to 2 years. And I think it's really critical to also say women of all ages can be doing your self-breast exams. Mm-hmm. And let's say you have a mammogram and you follow it up with a self-breast exam and you find a lump. Again, don't put it off. Early detection is key. The mammogram is one point in time. So if you're finding the lump even after, it's still very critical to follow up with your physician.
Margaret, thank you. Mel, is there anything else that you want to share?
Just happy to be here. And, women need support. We need to speak up and talk to each other when these things happen to one another. I think the support is the most important thing.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Sarah?